The most expansive list of tariffs that President Trump has ever announced. These tariffs apply to more than 100 countries, but Trump is putting some of the steepest rates on some of our closest allies. Trump calls this Liberation Day and says it's necessary to correct years of unfair trade practices. Here's the list of some of the new taxes released today by the White House. Trump is raising the tariffs on China from 20% to 54%, according to the Treasury Secretary. There will also be a 20% tariff on the European Union, 24% on Japan, 26% on India. One of the highest rates will be 49% on imports from Cambodia. Every country will have at least a 10% tariff placed on its goods, with the exception of Mexico and Canada. Those two countries are facing separate tariffs. Now, another caveat to all this, the White House says the new tariffs will not apply to products like steel or aluminum or cars. All of those have separate levies, will not apply as well to foreign energy products like gas and certain minerals. A previously announced 25% tax on imported vehicles goes into effect tomorrow. Trump says these enhanced new tariffs are needed to boost domestic production and revitalize the American economy.
Jobs and factories will come roaring back into our country, and you see it happening already. We will supercharge our domestic industrial base. We will pry open foreign markets and break down foreign trade barriers. And ultimately, more production at home will mean stronger competition and lower prices for consumers. This will be indeed the golden age of America. It's coming back.
Now, Trump claimed that he's charging other countries half of what's warranted based on their trade policies, but some economists dispute that. They say the White House appears to be basing its numbers on things like Europe's value-added tax, which a lot of economists do not consider to be a trade barrier. Now, markets dropped pretty significantly in after-hours trading. The S&P 500 futures were down 3% hours after this announcement. The universal 10% tariff will go into effect this Saturday, April 5th, and then the add-on tariffs will take effect April 9th. In the newsroom, I'm Derek Stahl for Arizona's Family.
All right, Derek, thank you.